Hi Pisces, this reading is going to cover your next 4 days. The first card that we have out is the Lovers. There is going to be a focus on a relationship that you have. I'm also seeing Justice as well, which means that there can be a focus on something being made right or being made balanced with you and another person. When we have Justice, if there's something that needs to be owned up to, or if there's something like out of order or something that needs to be recalibrated with you and another person, this can just be like a lot of relationship focus as well, of like wanting to get the balance right with you and this person. There can be a reviewing of commitment as well. That can be something that comes up too. I'm seeing the Empress. Some of you, this can be a project that you're working on with this person. It can also be like something that you are creating within the relationship, but also too having Empress there. This is about being in a connection that feels empowering for everybody involved, and there can be like maybe something that needed to be done in order to set things up in that way. Or if anything needed to be corrected, if anything needed to be addressed, if anything needed to be balanced, now can be the time where that's done. Seeing the Empress come out, I feel like everybody's showing up in a way that allows this to be facilitated. And I'm also seeing Chariot on the bottom of the deck too. So I see like you and this person getting into a very good place. When we have Chariot, it can mean that there are some things that have popped up that we sort of need to deal with or that we need to face. But at the end of the day, we overcome them together. Looks like there's a decision about where to go from here. There can also be a, should I say it like this? Should I say it like that? Should I say it at all? Should I make this move? Should I make that move? Should I make one at all? It looks like something undecided here. I am hearing legal representation. Okay. Nice. I'm looking at the Hierophant and I'm looking at Ace of Pentacles. I'd say that there's definitely an opportunity for you to have a new chapter with this person. Having both Taurus and also Venus here, there can be a focus on contracts. There can be a focus on things being official. That can also be about like expectations and what's involved within the relationship too. When we have the Hierophant, this feels kind of like a commitment possibly that would be happening maybe in more defined terms with you and this person. There can also be talk about what is important to us as well that can be connected with this. So with the Hierophant, it does connect with values, and it also connects with like right order of how we feel like is appropriate for us to be showing up and for other people to show up, and like also what the expectations are too. And so whether this be like we're going to work together and you do this part and I do that part, or we are going to collaborate to create this thing together, you and this person, that can be being spoken about. I feel like there may be some like ground rules that are being laid out too. When we have Hierophant and we have Ace of Pentacles, it's like a new chapter where there is a position that we're going to play, where there are expectations. Because we have the Lovers here, I do feel like this is a partnership that's involved in this, and that there is a big focus on that. Not all of the moves may be decided upon at this point. Like there can be some stuff that still hasn't been articulated fully. I mean, maybe you have somebody coming through and saying, I want you to play this role. Are you interested in doing that? Because for some of you, like, sure, this can be like a personal relationship that you have. But for others of you, this can be a work situation that's coming through. Maybe somebody wants to hire you. Having Empress and having Ace of Pentacles, this is something that, like, maybe you have a skill set that somebody wants to hire you for, and like having the Hierophant there, it can be like, well, this is what would be expected of you if we're going to be working together. But it can also be a personal relationship too. There are lots of different ways that we collaborate with people. Whatever it is, you would have the opportunity to be connecting with this person and doing something with this person. And I do feel like there would be a goal in mind, or there would be like a clear sense of direction of what would be happening. Now, having Two of Swords above Queen of Cups, you can be unsure about what you want to do about this. You cannot be totally decided about the answer that you want to give either. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough information to do this. Maybe you want more. Because see how the Hierophant is, like some of you too, we have Gemini and we have Taurus here, and we also have Venus. See how the Hierophant is coming through and saying like, hey, do you want this new chapter? But it's like, it's an offer. We don't know if you're going to take that or not. And I'm seeing Two of Swords above Queen of Cups. So you can be unsure about whether this is something that you want to do. And with the Empress and with Ace of Pentacles, this can for sure be something creative. Something that you'd be like giving your energy to and making something with that. You can be dealing with something else too, which maybe doesn't make this feel totally clear. I'm seeing Three of Swords coming after Queen of Cups. I'm seeing something that you've been working on, and like, I don't know if there have been problems with it, but there's something going on here with Three of Swords. I feel an indecision of some sort with this Two of Swords. Like, working through a time that doesn't feel easy because there's something going on here that feels like it's really grabbed hold of your energy and grabbed hold of your attention. I wonder too if this has to do specifically with you and this person, because I'm also seeing Eight of Pentacles here being the last card that we have out so far. So I wonder if this is connected with, like, maybe you've been moving through the relationship with this person and you do have the option to have a new chapter with them, but you can feel undecided as to whether or not that's something that you want to do. Because maybe there's something else that's going on here. Maybe there's something else that would have you feel unsure. Maybe like something went on that has you feeling unsure. I don't know if this is like maybe something historically possibly between you and this person that would maybe have you be in a position where you feel unsure. Like maybe you're not sure if you want to go like further within the dynamic. Maybe something is being brought up where it's like you could renew the soul contract with this person, or maybe you're gonna possibly do something else here. You can be trying to figure out what the best move would be for you to make. If you are really tuning into yourself and what you want to be doing here and what feels most true to you, what move would you be making? Because with the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles, I do see that you can have a new chapter with this person, but it feels like you got something else on your plate that you've been dealing with that may make this feel less clear. Meaning, like, maybe you're dealing with some type of pain, maybe you're dealing with some type of healing, like maybe something happened and you're still in the process of dealing with that, but you don't feel like you've totally cleared it out yet. And it can be like making things unclear as far as like what to do here, because you're like, well, I'm still dealing with this. I feel like you don't feel totally available. That's what it feels like to me. like you may not be feeling totally empowered, and maybe this is a situation where it's like you kind of need to show up as the Empress, but you're not really feeling like the Empress. Maybe you're like in the process of healing that. This can be something with your feminine energy, something with your Venus energy that you're in the process of healing, but you can know, if I step into this and I do this, I need to be like totally there, and I don't feel like I'm totally there. So maybe it just feels like the timing is off. Because I feel like there are clear expectations here of you, and you may not feel like you're totally there. And so you can feel unsure whether to do that, because I almost feel like you would be signing on. It feels like very clear, like, hey, this is being handed to you, do you want it or not? And you being like, I don't know about that. And I feel again like I feel like you're not totally ready for this. And like, I'm not saying that you can't step into it, but that can be the way that you feel about this, like given what I'm seeing here. You can be like, I know that when I'm in my energy and all of this stuff is cleared out, that I do show up like the Empress, but I feel like I'm not totally there right now, given what I'm going through currently. Because you're actively working through some type of healing process right now. What are you not seeing? Let's see that. Like, why do we have the Two of Swords here? Because why can't you do both of these things at the same time? Do you feel like it just wouldn't work? Like, maybe this would be a good thing for you, and you're just like, maybe feeling like you can't, but maybe you actually can. Like, are you limiting yourself in some way, or are you like, no, I don't really feel ready? Because it doesn't feel like there's a wrong way to go about this. It's just making sure that you're seeing everything. Can we get more on this Two of Swords? Why we feel unsure. I feel like there's one part of you that wants to move one way, and there's another part of you that wants to move another way, and that's why you can feel like you're in this in between here, like, which one do I go with? I'm seeing that this is going to be resolved. I'm seeing you move on from it. Okay. So let's talk about this. We have the Two of Swords there, which is about a choice that we have not made yet. That looks like that's what it's boiling down to. What's clarifying the choice that's not been made yet is Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about a conflict. It's about an issue. So it's something that is very clearly there. It doesn't feel resolved. Things don't feel smooth. But then I'm seeing Six of Swords, which shows things being settled and then moving forward. So that's being clarified by the Two of Swords. And then I'm seeing the Fool on the bottom of the deck. And the Fool is about opening ourselves up. It's about taking a leap of faith. It's about like new journeys that we are beginning as well. So if that helps give you any sense of direction here, please do take that. Yeah, okay, so Five of Wands is going in with Justice. I'd say that whatever it is that the issue has been, it's being settled. So I'm seeing that be something that's coming up here, which means that there can be like ownership, there can be coming to terms, there can be like, this is how we make things fair, this is how we make things balanced, this is how we remedy that. And then it feels like moving on to the space that we're moving to next, and it feels kind of like undiscovered territory that we're moving towards. I feel like this is going to help you feel re-inspired, and I'm seeing too that you're going to be being like lit up in a way that feels, I think, mentally stimulating to you. Is that about it? Yeah. All right. We are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.